everybody that's on this phone call. And our goal and our mission is to bring this to any and everybody who seeks an opportunity that's going to transform their lives. And that's exactly what we're doing. So wherever you can see on the map where there's places where you know people, that's a market that can be open, that can transform your life, build your downline, and you can make an exceptional amount of money doing this business. I want to give you a brief overview of what it is that we do and how the process works. Four Corners Alliance Group is an educational set. It's a financial literacy company where they teach you how to invest in stocks, bonds, real estate, precious metals. They teach you how to, do a will, a trust fund, and things of that nature that most of the people like you and I who were not born with a silver spoon in their mouths or went to school for finance don't really understand. So we come in for $18, and 10 of those dollars goes to that financial set that we're talking about that we become a subscriber to. Everybody else that came in here, they understand that there's only three rules that we have to abide by with Four Corners. Those three rules is you have to be 18 years old, you have to have $18, and you have to bring four people in this business. That's all you have to do. They got to be $18, four people in the business. When you bring in your four people, that's your level one. And when your four people bring in their people, that's your level two. That's 16 people that'll be in your downline. Level three is when the 16 bring in four people. That's level three, which is 64 people. And level four is the level that we all refer to as the believers level. Because when you get to level four, you have enough people in your downline for this business start to pay you. And level four is the happy seat. Why? Because there's only 7 total levels in this whole business. And when you get to level four, you're at the money seat. You're halfway through this business. Because level 7, you get 500, and I think it's $559,000 one time out of this business. And as you sign people up, they get the subscription newsletter every month. You also get residual income off of that, to infinity. So I'm just giving you a brief overview for people that's calling me to the phone on the call tonight for the first time. What it is we're doing, what it is that we're shooting for, and how easy it is for you to get to where I was just 3 months ago, coming into this business with $18, focused on the prize, and I'm already at level 4. With that said, all of us that's on the call except for a few, we're in this business. We lock, cock, ready to go. What I want you to realize is that when you paid your $18, you became a business entity. That means it's just like having an IHOP on the corner or a gas station or a Waffle House. That business does not work. It will not make you a dime. You cannot draw any money out of the business unless you put some work in it. The doors got to be open. People got to know that you're serving something, that there's an opportunity for them to come in and to do business with you. So with that said, everybody that's on this phone call that paid their $18, I would encourage you, and poke you a little bit in your side and say, let's go get them. Because your market is your business. And if you get out here and share this $18 idea with them, like I did yesterday at a cookout, you get people excited to hear about opportunity. Yeah, I know what some of you thinking. Well, I tell people, and a lot of people don't respond. Well, that is true. 97% of everybody that you talk to are going to say no. But you got 3% that, you got 2% of them say maybe, and 1% that will light up and say, I see the opportunity, I see the idea, I see the vision, and they'll come aboard. And those are the people that you want on your team. Some of us make the sad mistake of believing that if we pay somebody's way into this business, then they're going to jump to it and help us build a mighty army. That very, very, very rarely happens. It very, very rarely. When a person is paid their way in, they don't feel obligated to fight for it like you did. So it's always a smart idea to explain people the business and let them see the vision. They come alive, and then they'll get in this business and work like hell, like I am, to build this business, to grow this business, and to get to the money. And so what I would strongly suggest people that are struggling, building their downlines, keeping their team interested. You know, the main thing that you have, and my boss lady, Kay Wisdom, she'll tell you, she's on the call from Wisconsin tonight. Most people don't have a mentor in this business. Most people that does four corners, that do it day in and day out, they're doing it over the internet. They don't have a connection with anybody other than the internet. They exchange ideas via social media or whatever website or capture pages that they have, and that's all. What gives everybody that's on this phone call an advantage is you got a live human being that's in the trenches with you, that's willing and able to help you market your business, close the deal with potential recruits, do everything that you need to do that that person on the computer can't do. The difference between him and you, they can reach a larger audience because they own the computer, and most of them pay large sums of money to buy advertising. And so therefore, they're able to campaign harder than you are. But I'm not in this business to spend a lot of money before I make a lot of money. And I know that most people on this phone is not in this business to spend a lot of money before they make a lot of money. They want to see the proof in the pudding first. With that said, you got to utilize the most basic tools that you can to maximize your exposure in the marketplace. You got to buy you some business cards. This print has 500 business cards for $9, $9.99. I think it's $10.73 with that. Those 500 business cards, when you out and about, shaking hands and doing what you naturally do every day, they're an asset to you. Because you can go out, hand out that card with your link on there, with the times for the conference call number on there, your email address and your direct number. That's all they need. They got everything in their hand that they need in order to go see it for themselves or listen into this phone call to make a decision. With $10 out of your pocket, you can increase your probability of closing more deals every week, every single day. It gives you a bigger exposure in the marketplace. If you're not willing to do that, you can make up some homemade signs. If you got time, if you got small kids, if you got time on the weekends, hand out flyers. Anything to get you an audience, people that can help you grow this data line. Christine is one of our big reps. She's the leader of the state of Alabama. What she's doing is she's pulling together all of her resources in Alabama. They're going to throw get-togethers. And as some ladies do, Mary Kay, she's going to be standing in front of them with an opportunity talking about four corners. That's creative ideas and marketing their business. Paula in New York, what she's doing is she's pooling the resources that she has right there in the biggest market in the United States and in the world. She's using those young people. She's using business cards. They're putting together flyers. They're going to convenience stores. They're pulling everything that they can to do a low-level marketing campaign, and it's proven great results are coming out of New York. Last week, the dominant people that was on this phone was from the Empire State, New York. Paul, you did a great job, and I want everybody to know it. With that said, I know my voice is scratchy, and with that said, I want to bring Paula in on the call. Unmute your phone, please, Paula. Introduce yourself to everybody that's on the call.
Hello, happy Sunday. Thank you so much, DC. Thank you guys for taking out time on your busy schedule tonight to check into our call, which we have on every Sunday night and Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you get a call of the person that invited you, call them back if you're interested and let them know. I just want to acknowledge my team. I have Team Prolific. She's here, young college student, making her way with Four Corners, and she brought in one of my newest recruits is one of my son's dearest friends, 18 years old, O'Neal Joseph. I am so glad to have him. He's like my son. He's 18. He's out here sharing the business with his family and his friends, and he's working with it, and I'm excited because he's interested. He's doing the training video. If you guys need any help, you can call myself or DC or the person that recommended you to call to the business. I'm Team Empire New York at gmail.com, and my number is 347-357-4018. And make sure you share this with everybody. Come on, we're going to jump in with March Madness in the springtime, and we getting everybody hype about this because it's doable, and we ready to make a change. Thank you, DC.
No, thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. Your team is doing an extraordinary job. And tonight we have the king of the red carpet on the line. Hopefully he's still here because Larry Love is all over the city of Atlanta. He's on the radio every Monday night, every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. He is a superstar in our city, and he's on our team here at Four Corner. Larry Love, could you please unmute your phone and introduce yourself to our big team tonight? Team guys out of Brooklyn, New York. Wow. Larry Love.
What's up, y'all? What's happening? This your boy Larry Love from Blog Talk Radio. DC, correction, man. After this week, Monday night and Tuesday night, next week I will be going to one show a week. One show a week, and that'll be on Monday nights from 9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They guys working on a big television show, so y'all keep your hands crossed. But Alliance Four Corners is doable. All you got to do is work it. You need time, and you basically just got to go out there and tell everybody you see. That's what I do. It's not going as fast as it was when I first started, but that's okay. Well, every chance I get, I tell somebody about it. I direct them to the video, and then that's all we can do, man. This your boy Red Carpet King here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you. Larry Love Show, Blog Talk Radio. That's Monday night, 9:30. We all support Larry because Larry is one of our teammates from the great state of Alabama. That's my birthplace. Miss Christine George. I know you're at the hospital tonight, Christine, but if you got a moment, please talk to the team tonight. Christine, can you hear me?
I'm here. Hi, everyone. Like you said, I was in the hospital with a friend of mine, but I'm on my way back home. We are starting a new marketing idea with Mary Kay, director for the area that's in the Asheville. We're going to communicate tomorrow. We're going to set up parties. She's going to be doing Mary Kay. My daughter's going to be doing Mary Kay, and I'm going to be doing Four Corners. So we're going to see the partner, Ty Bennett, as a new idea. Partnership is the new leadership. So partner with somebody with a great idea to market Four Corners. So I hope everybody's doing well. But this is the way Alabama is going forward.
All right, thank you so much, Christine. I really appreciate you, and we are with Alabama 1,000,000%. Alabama is my birthplace. That is the biggest thing in Alabama. That's Christine George. From the West Coast, from Los Angeles, California, the big command master chief, United States Navy retired. Are you still on the phone, Terry?
I'm still on the phone.
This is Terry representing the West Coast.
Yes, I'm representing the West Coast. I got to get this thing moving and going for the West Coast. I can populate this doggone thing in no time, but I just got to put time to it and make it happen. So I hear all the rest of you making it happen, so it's time for me to make it happen as well.
Hey, thank you so much, Terry. We support you. Anything that we can do to help California really blow it up out there in California, we got you 100%. I want to thank all of y'all for being on the call tonight. I got a big guest, which is everybody knows when I say boss lady, I'm talking about one person. That's the person that I looked at a video on Four Corner. My friend had told me about it. His sister goes to Princeton, is a professor at Princeton. I believed him. I believed your sister, but I was still skeptical. And this lady put all of that to rest for me. She said you can put it on a gift card. I promise you it's only one time, $18 out of your pocket. If it's $1 more, I'll pay the difference. And so that's my boss lady for life. Mr. K Wisdom, my upline. Kay, are you still on the call?
Absolutely, DC. Are you hearing me okay?
Yeah, you're perfect, Kay.
Excellent. You know what, DC? I want to thank you for the work that you do here with our team because, you know, you met me online And to be honest with you, most times when you meet people online, you're doing things, you're searching for things. It's hard to connect with someone and get, straight answers and actually know that people are doing this and they'll be there to support you. So I want to thank you for doing what you're doing, hosting these calls every Wednesday and Sunday to, get people familiar with who we are as a group of people who are actually trying to enhance everyone's life in a sense financially. So thank you so much for what you do. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate everyone on the call today. On these calls that actually show up. It makes such a great difference when I call in and I hear so many people from different states actually doing Four Corners. Because as you said, Four Corners is a fantastic business. There is nothing else out there that is worth my time and the finances that you put into other things to do it. Considering that Four Corners is only an $18 business decision one time to make $500,000. So that's what excites me, DC, is the idea that this business could yield $500,000, yet you don't have to invest in it like it's a franchise and spend millions to go try and do this. And for what you do, DC, helping people understand this business every week with these team calls and having the support to give them if they need anything, being able to call you, tap into our trainings that we have. Definitely phenomenal. So definitely excited to be here, DC. Thanks so much for having me on tonight.
Thank you, boss lady, for being on the call. That's Kate Wisdom, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you've been on the call at any time tonight, you've heard us call out all the states. I don't think we called North Carolina. North Carolina, are you still on the phone call tonight, North Carolina? Is North Carolina available? I didn't hear her beeping in. Well, we got North Carolina too, and if she's unavailable, I know she'll be on the call on Wednesday night. Well, anyway, we got markets open. We got people in North Carolina, New York, Wisconsin, California. We got people Georgia, Florida, Alabama. We got the map covered, and there's many more states that we got to add on to this, where people at Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Maryland. We need Delaware. We need New Jersey. There's a lot of work to do out here. There's an old proverb that says that the harvest is great for the laborers. I was talking to some people last night at the cookout, and people are blocked by their own vision. They're in their own way. Before they even see the vision, they're already telling you why they can't do it. And what you have to realize today, you were born to do something. Failure was not a part of your birth certificate. Lack was not a part of your birth certificate. Have not was not a part of your birth certificate. You were born with a purpose to have whatever your eyes seen before you. To live a life, the biggest life you could ever imagine. But you gotta believe that you're worth it. You gotta believe that you're worthy to have it. You gotta believe that you're important enough to invest in you. And if you don't believe that, there's nothing I can do to help. The easiest thing that I saw when I saw this $18 opportunity was I needed an opportunity. I needed an answer, and Four Corners was it. So I'm going to say this to you in closing tonight. If you don't believe that you deserve the very best, then I don't want you on my team. If you don't believe that you can reach every goal that you set your mind to, I don't want you on my team. If you don't believe that this is possible for your life, then I don't want you on my team. Because on this team, this is the winner's circle. I want people on this team that's hungry, who's had ups, who's had downs, who's tired of, every New Year's resolution that this was going to be their year and it never happened. This year is going to be our breakthrough. Come hell or high water, we're taking the hill this year. And everything in our way, including ourselves, got to get out of our way. Because the powerhouse team will not stop until we reach a level of success. And that level is $559,000. I'm halfway there. And come hell or high water, I'm going the other way. And I got an army of people behind me, and we will not stop until we reach 559. And then our residual income comes in every week. We're not going to stop because we're hungry, and we will not be denied what's ours in the first place. So everybody that decided that this is for you, and this is your first time on this call, you get back with the person that invited you. You get your $18. You get focused, and let's go get this money. If you've been with us, if you already joined, you need to reach out to me. My number is 404-839-2477. My email address is teamellenwood, ELLENWOOD @gmail.com. If you're serious, I'll talk to you Wednesday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Same number, we'll be here. I love all of my teammates. I want y'all to have a successful week. I want y'all to tell everybody that you can about this opportunity. Don't stop until you get what's yours. Love y'all. You have a good night.